translation, he has a commentary where he says the imperative ikra may be rendered as read or recite. The former rendering, which means read, to my mind is far the preferable in the context, in as much as the concept of reciting implies no more than an oral delivery.
Thank you very much. It doesn't make sense, right, to say to someone iqra, in that verse. But you know what? I want you to do something. Go and ask any Arab guy to make one Arabic sentences to you, not to me, in the meaning of using the word iqra but as recite. This is not a challenge to you. You don't speak Arabic. This is a challenge to any Arab man. He can make the word iqra come as recite. It's a challenge, because as I said to you, the word iqra have to do with the eyes. What do you see in your eye? When you say recite, it's mean you will say something to me, I will hear. It's have to do with hearing, not seeing. Iqra, it is qara'a, which means say, and ra'a. Qara, this is an Aramaic word. Both together they will make one word read. Qarra, it's mean speak. Ra'a, speak what you see. So read. Let us continue with you, sir. Go into dictionary.com. It doesn't help you a lot, because what dictionary.com? What are you talking about? We go by Islamic dictionaries only, not dictionaries.com. Sometimes I use Google to show people that's what the verse is saying, but doesn't mean I approve Google, because it's a software. So if you want to go really to find the real word meaning, word, not a sentences, you go to Islamic dictionaries and you will see there is 7 or 8 approved by all Muslims, and no Muslim can say they are not approved, and you will see none of them is saying that the word iqra mean recite, because it doesn't make sense. You cannot say iqra as recite. This is Arabic language, sir. It's not up to you or to me. Same in English. When you say read, it's read, right? Recite is recite. So, there is no way to confuse or to have a confusion when it's come to Arabic language. This is not any language. This is the Arabic. It's very rich language. Every word have a specific use, very specific use. Let us continue. This is Al-Qurtubi, and in Al-Qurtubi, if you open, I know you don't speak Arabic, but what I can do, this is what I have in front of me. You can go and you can get the software, or you can copy and paste in Google or whatever. You will see in here, that Surah Al-Fatiha, يقال لها الفاتحة, it's called the opening because it's the opening of the book as reading, not reciting. وبها تفتح القراءة. You see the word القراءة? You see it? The opening of reading, not opening of reciting. Let us continue and see more proofs. I will show you an easy proof, and I hope your smartness will show you what I mean. If there is anywhere in the Quran your God Allah He said to Muhammad again recite, like did Allah say to Muhammad ever in the Quran recite? Because when we ask you why in here it's saying that, you said the first surah came to Muhammad, it is Iqra, which surah 96 verse number 1. It says that, and that's enough, right? As I understand, because in here it doesn't say recite, correct? And the reason in here it doesn't say recite, as I understand from your answer, because that verse it says recite, as you understand. I showed you that it does not say recite, but I will show you now. If that verse, let us assume that verse means recite, just to make you happy. If that verse says recite, why your God Allah is saying recite, the real recite, which means say, many times in the Quran? If this one is enough, you know what my point? If this one is enough, and if in the name of Allah, one time is enough because it is in the isn't it funny that the first surah in the Quran doesn't have in the name of Allah? Isn't it funny? The angel, he came to Muhammad and right away to him saying recite. Who are you? Why he didn't say to him in the name of Allah? Why in the name Allah came later? Huh? Think about it. And why it's not counted in here? Because they added. Now let me show you how many times your God Allah, he said to Muhammad, say. And you will see it's not read. And if this one read is alone, to say like, you know what, read, which means all the Quran, that's it, read. Let us see, because if this one mean this, there's no need for other verses to say read. Sorry, not read, اقرأ, قل. اقرأ mean read. The other verses saying قل, which mean say. This is what we can accept as a recite, say. Say. If your God in here, he said in Surah Al-Fatiha, say, or if he say in here, say, I can accept that, no problem. But he never said say. Not in Al-Fatiha, not in here. In here he said read. Let me show you. If you go and search in the Quran for the word say, you will see that the answer will come as the following. 294 times your God Allah, he said say in the Quran, in 270 location. And say, we can accept it as recite, which means say, like, say to them, or say after me. You know what I mean, right? Say this, which means I say to you what to say. Say in the name of the Lord, say, etc. So 294 times in the Quran is coming as the word قل, which means say. And you said, as I understand from you, that the first verse came to Muhammad, which says read, not say, is enough, because he's saying to him read. First read doesn't mean say, and read doesn't mean recite. قل can be accepted as recite, as you see. You can go to Surah 2 verse 80 to 291, etc. 294 times in the Quran it says say. So if it's not important and it's one time you say it and there is no need to say it in Al-Fatiha, why your God saying it 294 times? You know what I mean? You got my point? So as he insists to repeat it, and 294, this is a lot, which means you need to say it to explain what do you mean. You have to put that word there, say. Your God, he did not say to Muhammad say in Al-Fatiha, like recite after me, and he did not say to him even in here in the one in Iqra. And if that one is enough, there is no need to repeat it 294 times. And this is the real recite, not the word Iqra. Iqra means read. So the point is very simple, very clear. Al-Fatiha never mentioned the word recite, never mentioned the word Iqra, and the word Iqra, as you said in the first verse in the Quran, is not enough to stop you from saying Iqra or recite if you consider the word Iqra as a recite. But I don't consider that, and all Muslims agree with me. It's not up to you. This is you are reading translation. You can go, you go and learn Arabic. Trust me, the best way to leave Islam, learn in Arabic. As long as you don't know Arabic, everybody can fool you, including me, because you don't know Arabic. So I advise you to go and learn Arabic to know your religion. And trust me, when you know Arabic very well, you will leave Islam, as we did. So as long as he is repeating قل more than 294, which almost 300 times in the Quran, which means say, this is mean it's very important to say that, to say, because this word have a meaning. Every word in the Quran, supposedly, it's there for a reason, not for fun. And I think you agree with that. So anyway, Mr. Nally, you know, I invite you to have, I don't want to call it a debate, but I don't think you are qualified to debate me because you don't speak Arabic. I'm not putting you down, but it's a fact, you don't speak Arabic. But I invite you to have a conversation with me in a voice chat in Paltalk, and we can have a nice conversation, and you will see that what I show you is very true, and I guarantee you, you will leave Islam. And I advise you to study Arabic, and you will leave Islam big time. Because if you know Arabic, you will know what I'm talking about, and you will see that Islam is false. So let me know if you accept. Make a name in Paltalk, and we will talk, me and you. Very nice conversation. God bless you. I hope you will see the best, and good luck.